everybody, I'm Mandy and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a really quick video on my favourite concealers, or as I call them, magic wands. And these are the cheaper end ones. They are the drugstore ones, the ones that are more affordable. I will do a luxury one, the more high-end ones, that'll be another video. But for the older lady like myself, I have really dark circles. I don't think I have necessarily, scary close-up, bags as such, but I have really dark blue undertones under my eyes. So I'm always searching for the perfect concealer to kind of cover, to minimise any fine lines that I already have. But I have, as I say, really blue undertones, so it's getting the right coverage, and I like high coverage without it being too cakey, if that makes sense. So I'm going to fire away with my top maybe 4 or 5 ones that I regularly buy and I use all the time. So let's get cracking. Okay, so in no particular order, the first one I came across, which is actually only a recent one of mine, that I bought, and it's actually the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and this is it in porcelain. This is really nice and cheap as well. I think, I want to say it's about €6, and that's the colour, as I said, it's in porcelain. And this gives a really bright finish, but without it being too cakey. It is very, it has a very dewy effect to it. I'll see, can I swatch some of them here? So you can see there, it's quite good coverage on it, and it doesn't cake into any fine lines or anything. So that's one of my favourites. That's Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. It comes in a range of different colours, and that's porcelain, and that covers the blue undertones under my eyes really well. The second one is probably one that's all over YouTube. Everyone seems to love this one, and this is one of the reasons why I tried it. I went on looking for videos of like the top 5 best concealers, and this one came up continuously, and it's the Rimmel Wake Me Up. And there's foundation as well. I haven't tried the foundation, but I think I might give it a go. Sorry about the light there. So you can see there, it's the Wake Me Up foundation, and I have it in shade Ivory. I tend to go for the really bright ones because I do my foundation first and then I do the concealer over it, and I use a beauty blender and blend it in. So that's the cover on that. As you can see, it is it's quite light, but I find with this one it dries really quick. So by the time I pop it underneath this eye and then I go to that one, this one I find has dried much quicker. It doesn't dry the eyes out. I don't find I get any kind of cakiness, or it doesn't sit into any of my lines. So that's another one of my favourites, and as I say, that's an Ivory, and that's the Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue by Rimmel. So that's number 2. Now, number 3 is one I've only recently discovered. Again, I've seen it in the chemist, and I'm kind of in the stands and that, and I knew it was kind of around a while, but again I went onto YouTube to see did anyone kind of recommend it, and they did. This is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, which is what I need all the time. The Eraser Eye Protect and Cover Concealer, and we all know it. That's it in the shade, oh god, what did I get? Light, written down the bottom there. Age will require glasses, I think, quite soon. And it comes with a little small kind of sponge applicator, which is not really ideal as in like hygienic, but I don't use any of these kind of concealers on any open pores or any spots because I have the crappiest skin still in my 40s. So this I only really use under my eyes, and I do generally clean the top of it with a little wipe when it builds up a little bit, but it's only for under my eyes. Now I've only bought this one the past couple of months and I do use it, but the only thing I found about it is I love the coverage, but when I put it on first I do get a slight stinging sensation. I don't know if anyone else has ever gotten it from it, but as soon as I put it on, it's ever so slight, and by the time I do this side, the stinging is gone. But it does give really good coverage, very dewy, and you could build it after one application. You could probably let it dry, maybe blend it in with your blender and then pop it on again if need be, but I presume you could put it really everywhere if you were contouring. So that's another one of my favourites that I'll be buying again, and it's the Maybelline Anti-Age Instant Eye Eraser, and that's in the colour Light. What's going on with my hair? I'm not even going there. So the next one, this is number 4. Yep, so I'm doing 5. This is another one that I've only recently tried. It reminds me very much of the Touche Clay. Kind of comes in the same packaging, and it's the Loreal Lumi Magique. But what I like about this is great for your bag. Not only does it look kind of pretty, because it's all about looking pretty, isn't it? This is in the colour, oh gosh, here we go again. You think I'd have this ready. Oh, big sticker on the top. That you probably can't see it, but that's in the colour Light. And what I really like about this is it has the actual twist exactly like the Touche Clay. It's great for in your bag, as I was saying, because when you pop it on, you don't have to use any of your fingertips to blend it in if you've nothing else with you. It literally just will blend in with that great little brush on the top. And I actually put this one on this morning, so I think this one gives really, really good coverage. You can see I've got, as I said, quite blue lines and kind of deep, so that's in the colour, what should I say, it was Light, and that's the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and that blends really well and it's not drying whatsoever, so that's probably my favourite one at the minute. And that comes in a range of shades as well, and all these concealers are under €10. Maybe the Maybelline one is a little bit dearer, but maybe 11 or 12, but they're all really, really good value, so that's my next one. Okay, and my last one is probably my, I'm going to say favourite, even though these are all favourites, this is probably my favourite. I've been using this one for years and I always have 3 or 4 or 5 of these in the different shades. Zoella, the biggest YouTuber with beauty products and vlogging and everything, she kind of introduced this and made it huge, I think. I think these are sold in the UK, one is sold every 60 seconds or something. And I know why, because it's absolutely brilliant. It's the collection Lasting Perfection, 16-hour wear, and that's there. And this is in Cool Medium, number 2, and I also have it in Fair as well. They are just probably, for the price of them, I think they're actually under €6 or under 7 anyway. I think, yeah, they are. They are absolutely brilliant. I tend to use the Cool Medium a little bit more, especially because I always put like a self-tan on my face, and my makeup is actually quite darker than me, believe it or not, even though I look quite pale. And then the Fair one is very, very bright, so that one would be really good if you were contouring and wanted to make your under eye area really, really bright. But the coverage these give for the price is just incredible. As I say, I've used a lot of the higher end ones and they're great, but none of them give the coverage that the Lasting Perfection does. And I always, whenever I'm in Boots or any drugstore chemist, I always purchase another one of these, even if I don't need it, I just get them. And I think the Cool Medium, whenever I go in, that seems to be the one that's always sold out, so I think that one seems to be the most popular. Yeah, so that, I'll show you the actual coverage on the difference between the two of these. That's okay, so that's the Fair, and as you can see, it's really, really bright, but it's actually really, really good. And then this is the Cool Medium, so you can see the difference in the two of them. I find that one there is really, really good for the blue, as I say, the blue under my eyes, and that one is really, really good if you want to really brighten up and do a stronger contour, and they don't dry out on your eyes whatsoever. So they are probably my favourites of all the cheaper brands I've just done. I love the Lasting Perfection. I might actually give the foundation a try and see what it's like. So that's it, guys, for today. That's my favourite drugstore concealers, and I will do my higher end ones soon as well. So thanks to everybody for subscribing and for watching and commenting. Please do again and hit the subscribing buttons, and I'll have more videos coming up soon. So enjoy your day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.